Welcome to Punch TV. I'm Bruce Townhill, and today we're interviewing Nick Atkins. Now, Nick next to me is the current professional cruiserweight WBC champion. He's also the international auditor for PunchFit Global, which is our pad work delivery system, one-day courses, certification throughout Southeast Asia. Now, Nick, welcome to Punch TV.
Thanks, Bruce.
Nick, we want to get some tips off you on how to be a professional fighter. Now, how many fights have you had?
19 fights. 19
professional fights. And do you find you have to drop a lot of weight to make your cruiserweight division?
Yeah, with cruiserweight, Bruce, I normally lose 8 to 9 kilos in the week of the fight.
8 to 9 kilos, that's a massive weight loss just in the week coming up to the fight. Okay, Nick, what food and drink do you take, if any, to lose 9 kilos?
Yeah, the week of the fight, I'll train up to the Wednesday night, so I still do need some energy. So lean red meat I like to eat because it is low in sodium, therefore you won't hold a lot of fluid with that. Minimal carbohydrates, but just enough around training times for the energy, and still hydrate fairly well with fluid as I do need to train. But after the Wednesday night, from Thursday, Friday till weigh-in, is nothing.
But Nick, you've got to be doing something more than that. I eat pretty well, and I don't think I've dropped a kilo in a year. So what do you just really, is it the portion size? What do you do to drop weight?
Yeah, look, with the training schedule I have, I eat 7 to 8 times a day. So with my fight prep, so I do eat quite a lot of food, but I do burn a lot of energy. So in the last week, I will only go down to 2 meals a day, which is quite a significant drop. So I do lose a fair bit there. Also, just eating the red meat, I lose a lot of fluid retention as well.
So obviously for Punch TV fans at home, you have to be careful losing that much weight. We'd never recommend, unless you're a professional like Nick, you're taking on such a diet unless you had a nutritionist and a doctor advising you that was okay. Nick, when you're training so hard and you're dieting and trying to lose weight, how do you avoid burnout or just overtraining?
Yeah, it is very hard, Bruce. Nutrition and hydration is a massive thing that I do have to monitor and really be strict on to have my energy levels up. But also, the biggest thing is you got to listen to your body. As you're training twice a day, 6 days a week, if there comes towards the end of the training where I do feel burnt out, I do miss a session. Therefore, my next session will be a lot better than what I think it was if I was going to train.
All right, Nick, we get asked a lot about how professional fighters and professional athletes train. Just take us through a day of the fight's a couple of weeks out. What would you do in a day's hard training?
So normally I'm up at 4:30 every morning. So have a little bit of breakfast, get to the Boon Shoe Gym on the Gold Coast, go for a run. There's be about 8 kilometres. Then I come back, do some pad work, which will be about 5 rounds of pads, then have another meal after that. 4 days a week, during the week I'll do strength training, which will be a 45 minutes hard strength training circuit, and then every afternoon back at the Boon Shoe at 4 o'clock, do another run, okay, and then I do up to 10 rounds of pads, sparring, grappling, and push-ups and sit-ups at the end.
All right, Nick, that's a huge day. Just one thing that struck me is with the strength and conditioning, obviously you're a cruiserweight, so you don't want to get heavier. How do you do strength and conditioning without getting bulkier?
Well, I've got a great strength and conditioning coach at Human Performance Centre, Greg Tottenham, who's very intelligent. One of the biggest things, obviously, is your rep range for strength training. So my rep range for strength without putting on muscle is 4 to 6 reps. So heavier weights, but 4 to 6 reps only is going to minimise the amount of muscle that I actually build, but increase a lot of strength.
All right, Nick, that's a great tip. Last question is, what's your favourite pad workout for a fight?
My favourite pad workout is elbows. I like using my elbows in the fight, as I think they're the most destructive weapon we have to use in the ring. So I always love banging on with elbows.
So Nick, can we see some elbow pad work today?
Yeah, we'll do one of my favourite techniques that I like doing. So yep, should be fun.
All right, Punch TV fans, this is Nick Atkins, and he's about to show us some very interesting elbow pad work that he's used to great effect in the ring. So stay tuned for some action with Nick Atkins. Welcome to Punch TV, it's showtime. Nick's going to show us his favourite elbow workout for ring fighting.
Hello guys, so what I love to do is when someone throws an overhand right, I'm going to slip, twist, reverse elbow, step back, look at my opponent. If they're in trouble, if I've connected, I'm going to step in, crossing elbow to finish them off.
Try a bit quicker.
Yeah, let's go. Ready?
Yeah. So thanks Nick Atkins for coming in and showing us his favourite technique on Punch TV. Just a word of caution and a warning on this pad work. That is professional Muay Thai training, and I do not recommend that pad work for you doing at home. It needs to be done in a proper Muay Thai gym under proper supervision. Thanks for watching Punch TV.